Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to attempt to make a mold of my Buddha. So I've washed this really good. I've dried it off. I found something that this way here, it will make a nice round base for it so that we have enough silicone going around the piece, because that's important. You want to make sure you have, enough on each side. So I just cut the bottom of this off, and then I use the other piece, and we're going to make a mold of this shell. So then when we peel it out, this is, we will have this texture on it, I hope. Like, I am not real good on making molds, guys, but we're going to attempt this. So this is the silicone rubber that Craftor sent me. And I got Butterfingers already. So you get 2 cups. You get some like little tiny beads. We're not going to use these in here today, but you can color your silicone. So you get some gloves and you get a couple stir sticks and you get your manual. So this is, I believe this is a 1-to-1. Yep, 1-to-1 ratio. And let's see. Just trying to see. So you can do it either 1-to-1 by volume or by weight. And 3 to 6 hours for demold at room temperature. You get a 30-minute working time. So, and it is a 15A. So it is a nice pliable silicone. So before we get the silicone out, and then I did pull out these in case I had a little bit of extra. I figured we could make like little skull inlays that we could put in coasters or whatever. So I did pull that out just in case we needed some extra. So I've got some packing tape. And we're just gonna get some of this. All right, let me get a knife here and see if I can get it going a little bit easier with a knife. This tape is like the worst. I don't know. All right, let me just, there we go. So I'm just gonna go past that point. All right. And just what I didn't want it to do. All right. So we need it to be bigger than the cup. All right. And then we're just gonna cut another one about the same size. At least this is how I do it. And then with the sticky side up, I'm going to stick this on to there. And we're gonna need one more. Oh, no. All right. So you want it enough that it's, I'm gonna put one more. You want it to be bigger than your cup space. My biggest problem is I always get leaks. And then my silicone runs out and I have a mess. All right, and I'm gonna take 2 pieces and we're gonna do the same for our shell. Do one more, just to be safe. All right, and I'm gonna fold this over. There we go. Okay. Now this one here is not completely flat, so I am going to use some hot glue. In fact, let me grab that right now. So that I can start getting this heating up. All right. So I'm sure, you know, you out there probably make these way better than I do, but I am still learning. All right, so we definitely want that tapped down really good. And I'm just gonna take some alcohol, wipe the bottom so it will stick, and just try to get, you know, any oil from my fingers. All right, that looks good. I just pushed down on the bottom of him. All right, so let's do the same with our shell here. Now I'm hoping that our silicone doesn't run up underneath this. So I want to make sure. Now see, we're really close here. So I'm going to slide it over. All right, so that looks better. Now I've tried taking the tape and putting the tape around. I don't have the greatest luck with that. All right. Our glue's not quite ready yet. So I will show you, Craftor sent me some more stuff. Oh my God, they are so generous to me. They sent me this crystal bear mold. So we're gonna pour this, when we get these out and we pour these, we're gonna pour this one as well, because I am dying to see it. So it is all crystally on the inside. Now it is a split mold, as you can see right here. So this is the consistency I'm assuming that this silicone is gonna be. So I'm just gonna leave it taped for right now. And then when we demold it, we can tape it back up. All right, come on glue, heat up here. All right, so now I gotta figure out how much silicone I'm gonna need. Let's see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour it in like a regular cup, and then I'm gonna pour it in here. And I think we're gonna color it. I've never tried coloring silicone. So let's just grab a mica powder. All right, we'll add some of this Sunfire Violet to it. We'll maybe get that color. I don't know. So I got that open, I got that ready. Because then I've also got to let my, my glue, cool off. Oh, it's starting, okay. So yeah, so it has been so stinking hot here, guys. We've had 90-degree weather. We don't usually get that until August, but I'm loving it. The only thing is it's really hot, it's really humid, and the sun isn't out. So yeah, there's that. And my pool is, when we checked it last night, was only at like 72. So yeah, that's still a little cold for me. All right, I'm just gonna let this heat just a little bit more here. All right, I am gonna put That's the low spot. So I did want to get a little bit in there. Just to make sure that we had a little extra in that low spot. All right, so I'm just gonna go around. And then I'll probably put another bead around the top. All right, so I'm just gonna put another bead right up at the top here. All right, so we've got that one. We'll let that cool. And let's get this one. You can hear my purifier in the background, right? All right, I'm just gonna take a stick. And the only reason I'm doing this on this one is because I know that that rim is not 100% flat. Alright, so that looks like it's sealed pretty good. Alright, and I'm just gonna go around this one more time. And I know you guys are probably thinking I'm going overkill, but this is the area that I struggle with my pieces. You know, I would love to you know, find, you know, like little trinkets and bring them home and make molds of them, because it would definitely be cheaper than buying molds. But yeah, I struggle. So hopefully this is, and that's heavy enough that shouldn't float. Hopefully this doesn't float. Okay, so I'm gonna leave my glue gun out and plugged in just in case. All right, we're gonna move that out of the way because we gotta do these first. So let's get our silicone out here. There. All right, so I'm probably gonna start with, I'm thinking 8 ounces. So we'll do 4 ounces and 4 ounces. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna color 1/2 first. All right. So let's go ahead and we'll just put 2 scoops. So I'm just gonna mix this in really well. Like I said, I have never colored silicone, so I don't know. Did I just ruin it? All right, so now you know what? I'm gonna dump it in here so that I can really mix it around well. All right, now we're gonna do the 4 ounces of this, and then we'll mix them together. Keep our fingers crossed. That we have enough. And I did receive a brand new product that I cannot wait to try. And I'm not even gonna show it until I know I can use it, because the temperature's gotta be just right outside. All right, let's stir this up. Now you can run this through your debubbler, but I have never had a problem. I mean, granted, I don't do a lot of silicone, but I have not had a problem with any bubbles forming in the silicone, so I don't know. And I'm just trying to make sure that I get like in those little, that groove right in there. All right. So we're gonna give that just a little bit to settle down, clean out under my fingernail here. It's been a while since I've had longer fingernails, but they're lasting really good this time. Bought a new glue, so I'm hoping. All right, so it looks like I have a air pocket there. So I'm just gonna fill it in. I don't want it to leak at all. I don't. That's my biggest fear. All right. So you can see how the bubbles they're popping on their own. So I probably will have to mix up more, but we'll see. So this is 8 ounces. And I'm just going to kind of let it run right over the piece. And you want to make sure that you have, enough over the head, which is going to be the bottom of the mold. All right, so yeah, we're definitely going to mix up some more. Because we need it for that as well. So I'm going to probably do another 8. Or whatever is left in these bottles. All right. I do have another pack. They sent me another one in this last package, so thank goodness for that. So let me grab it right now so that silicone rubber. All right, and that was part B that I poured first. I just popped a nail. Of course, you know, the minute I say that I haven't had a problem, I pop one. But I've been gardening and everything, and so yeah. And I'm probably going to take them off for this weekend because we're going to be planting the rest of my garden. So, all right, so I'm going to add another ounce. Let's get some color. But you can see how it's and we'll do 2 scopes of this. This is really pretty. Okay, and then we're gonna transfer that to our bigger cup. All right, and now we'll do our 4 ounces. So we'll finish this bottle. All right. Pour that in here. Get them mixed up. So this one's a little bit lighter, but that's okay. Doing those edges. All right. And I'm getting all sticky. All right, let's so this is why silicone molds are so expensive, guys. because that took 16 ounces to make that one. And I'm not seeing no leaking yet, fingers crossed. So I'm just going to slide that back. And just sprayed a little bit of alcohol on there to, which I probably should have just flamed it, but whatever. All right, so I'm thinking 6 ounces for this, and I'm not going to color this one. We'll just keep this one plain. I am going to, I get unstuck. I do want to wipe one of these out, and I'm going to use the rest of the purple, and it's basically going to be like an inlay. Oh, let me just, I'll get the 4 ready, just in case. And I'm not going to fill them because I don't want the stick part. I just kind of want that face. I don't know why I didn't think to do that first. There. All right, so we'll leave that. I'm just gonna let those cure, and then I can peel that out of there. And we're gonna make 6 ounces for this. There we go. And I'm going to take a clean stick, get that stirred up. I'm not seeing no leaks yet. Please, 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 no leaks. because that little bit that went down into there, I can just cut that off with some scissors, so. And then I will take notice of the time once I get this one poured, and all right, so and let's see what we've got here. So that's 2.5 ounces. No. Wait a minute, that's 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4.5 ounces it took. And I'm actually gonna pour it a little bit deeper, just because I want to make sure that that bottom is, you know, nice and thick. And I got a couple more of these, so we can, I'll just pour them in there, and all right, so let me just grab another one. All right. I can unplug my gun. Let that cool. So these are some leaf lollipops, if you get my drift. All right, so before this cools off too much, uh-oh. So luckily, I am still, is it still recording? That is the key. Yes, okay. We just lost power, so somebody must have hit a pole. All right, so what I'm gonna do, slide this over here like this. There we go. And we will get these ones poured. So again, these can make really good like inlays for coasters, or so if these come out good, I will probably you know, mix up a couple more ounces, and because I have another pack like that, so I could actually have like 6 at a time. Those look to be about the same thickness. And I do have some purple, so let's try to scrape. We'll make this mold just a little bit of everything. There. Now, none. No waste. Still got a little clear in here. All right. So yeah, now I'm gonna go and double check. Okay, everything looks good. So now I'm gonna go set all my clocks and I will be back. Okay guys, so it has been 5 hours. These are all nice and cured. So let me get the little ones out first. So there's one. Two. Three. And 4. And I'll just cut this little stem thing off. All right, so there's those. Oh, these came out really good. So we will be using these coming up here shortly. We will do them as an inlay and some coasters. I will have to make another one of these so we could do a set of 4. But I'll do that off camera. So this is our shell. I finally did it, guys. I got no leakage. Yay, I am so happy. All right, where's my knife here? So I've mixed up 14 ounces of resin. Yes, I know you're supposed to wait 24 hours before you mold when you make a mold. I'm not doing that because I don't want to. All right, so, oh, and look, that came out really good. There we go. My goodness gracious, I finally did it, guys. I finally did a mold that I didn't have any leakage. And I'm just using my my big Let's Resin mixer here. So I got to keep hitting the button. So it is finally cooling off. And I'm just slowly cutting this little extra off. All right. Oh, look at that. Came out amazing. And whatever that brown was did transfer on the mold, but that's okay. I got the mold. That's the important thing. All right, so let's... Oh, and we didn't have any. I got a good seal. Yay. Finally, something went right for me. All right. All right, now it's going to be to get this bad boy out. I'm going to use my big knife here. There we go. Hopefully I can get this guy out without having to cut the mold. I know I'm off camera, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be able to grip it. Because I really don't want to have to cut the mold if I don't have to. So I might just need to go up and have my husband slowly edge my Buddha guy out. Oh, I got him. Yes, I got him. Oh, determination. Yes. Oh my gosh, look at the detail. Okay. And we have just a little, I mean, like, this is like almost perfect, guys. Oh, I'm so excited. I am. Okay. So, I'm thinking he's going to take, I'm thinking 6 ounces. So, let me get some gloves, and we are going to get this poured into a cup. And what I want to do is I want to marble it with, let's see. We'll do the green. We'll do the green and the white. And this is a darker green, so I wanted to do more of like a kind of a jade color. Yeah, and I want to keep a little bit for that. Depending on how much I have, we might do this when we do those. I do want to at least do the Buddha. That's my main thing. All right, so let me just slide these back. And I'm just gonna scoop off as much as I can. And this is just the Bond Craftor 1-to-1. You guys know that's pretty much the only resin I use now, because it is really, really good resin. All right, let me just, and why is my nose all of a sudden running? All right, let me spray this. All right. Clean my hands up. So I'm going to do more green than white because I don't want the white to take over. So let me do four. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I had, what did I have, 14? 1, 2, 3. All right, we'll start with this, and I'll keep some clear in case we have to mix up more. I'm going to run this, I'm going to break it into two smaller cups, and I'm going to run that through the debubbler. All right, so that's 3 and 3. I mean, I suppose. All right, we're going to keep this as extra just in case. We'll let that debubble on its own. I do want to get these mixed up, so I'm going to pop these into the new Bond Craftor debubbling machine, which is amazing. And they are on, it is on sale right now. if anybody wants to get it, there's a 30% off. There is a link in the description. So, yeah, I think it comes up to, don't quote me, but I think it's like 99 bucks. So it's, yeah, it's a really, really good deal, especially if you've been wanting one. All right, so we're gonna put some alcohol and we're gonna get our green mixed. And I'm gonna put a good chunk because I do want it you know, to be opaque. And I'll just stir this up. Look at how pretty that is. All right. Just double checking my bubbles. All right, I think I want a little bit more of that green. And this is the Bond Craftor. It's called Blackish Green. I'm going to try to get as much of this as I can. Now, I was thinking about using a white pigment, but we're gonna try the 2 mica powders and just see. All right, let me try just. I hope that's enough. I'm just gonna let these sit for a minute and I'm gonna pull some of this kind of like a mylar sheet. And grab a marker here. So I'm gonna cut probably 2 of these. So I'm just gonna do that. And that way I'm going to pour him in clear. All right. And I'm just going to take a little bit of alcohol and if I can get the right side, why is that not coming off? Usually it comes right off. There we go. I guess you got to have enough alcohol on your thingy-ding. All right. Now, where's my other piece? Oh, on my finger. All right. So then once I pour that, I'm just going to put that on the top and hopefully we can all right. All right. So I'm going to pour this one first. And I'm setting it in so that I have room to put some resin on the top of it. And we will just see how this looks. And we might get a few bubbles on that film, but and that's a bit over. Let me just take a stick here and all right. All right. That's good. Okay. So let's do this little bugger. All right. So I'm going to pretty much pour him kind of like this, and then we will know like if there's any areas that are prone to bubbles just by pouring him this one time. All right, so we definitely are gonna need at least 2 more ounces. So we'll color this green. And hopefully I get close to the color. All right. Hopefully that's mixed enough. And I do have some white, so I'm just gonna kind of do that. Just to kind of finish filling it up. All right. I just don't want the white to just like sink. So he has like a white spot on his head. All right, so yeah, I would say this probably takes 8 ounces to be on the safe side. All right, now let's do, I can get rid of that. And that, and that. So we have this, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a ghost powder. Let's see. I don't even know what color this is, so we just use this. So it'll be a surprise. Oh, is that pretty? And I think I'm gonna just pour this in clear. Usually you get a better color if you pour it in black, but I want to see what we're gonna get with it being a clear. Just try to get out any excess. All right. So I'll slide this back. Just gonna slide this one over. So I've got like another, I don't know, 2 ounces. So let's pour some of this in. No, that's, this is the one I want. That was just the white. I do have some white there. Let's see what this, let's see what it's going to look like, guys. I don't know. We will find out. And I do have some white here in case we need a little bit more. I'm not going to run this through the debubbler this time. Like I said, it's just a kind of an experiment. So and I forgot I have clear left here too. So let's pour this clear in here. I almost forgot I had some left here. All right. And hopefully that's mixed. I just don't want to stir a lot of bubbles in it. All right. Now, hopefully, by putting this white on this back, I'm not gonna screw it up. Looks like the white kind of got eaten up in that one, but we'll see. So this won't be as full, you know, as it should. I'm not going to mix up any more just for a little bit. Oh. All right. I'm going to wipe these down with some alcohol here in a minute. I don't know. We will see how it looks. All right, let me take... Just wipe off our sticks here. All right. So, I mean, it could have probably used, like, I don't know, another half an ounce. But we're gonna just go with it here. Alrighty. And I am gonna be back for demold, and we will see what we got. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, I'm back, and this is all cured. I am dying to see these. All right, so let's do this one first. Oh. So that is still really pretty. You can see the pinks and the blues in it. We got no bubbles, which is good. It did shrink down a little bit more than I thought it was gonna, but that's fine. It's still really pretty. All right, so let's do the shell. Now, the shell is going to be matte. That much I do know because the original shell was matte. Let's cut this excess off. That kind of... So I definitely over poured this one. But that's okay. But look at how clear that resin is. And then I can just take my my deburring tool and go around this. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. So I also thought of something last night, which I'm probably going to try, is I'm going to try and pour some silicone in this shell And then when we pour this, I can take this piece of silicone and put it in there so that, you know, it's going to hold it down. And that way it would be more of like a regular shell. I mean, this is cute like this because you could actually mount this, you know, like glue it on to something. So I am going to try that at some point here. All right, so let's get the little bear out. I'm saving the Buddha for last. And even though that's the one I really want to see, all right, I'm just going to use this tape and clean some of this off. All right, that'll do. Actually, let me... And this is the one that we put the film in. Oh my goodness. You can see like all of those colors through there. This is adorable. This is going to be a great mold for extras. Now, I think if I would have put it a little thicker, because this paper here is really thin, but you still see all those different colors when you spin it. Oh, that's cute. Well, so far we've got 3 for 3. All right, let's... Oh, we did get some bubbles. Now, this one here, I did not run through the debubbler. Why, I don't know. I didn't. All right, so let's put some alcohol down in here. But we will be making him again. I mean, this video was more about making the molds than... you know, anything else, so. All right. Just gotta work my fingers to get something to pull on. Trying to do this under camera, guys, so you can... Try to get my thumb in there. Oh. Okay. Oh, I love him. So we did get a little bubble here and in here. And there are some little micro bubbles, but and underneath here. Oh, but he came out so cute. He really, really did. Now we could color his money sack. And I don't know what this is, but I'm just going to leave him plain. I think he's really, really cute. But now I can make them different colors. So at least now we know that we have got to just poke around a little bit in there and on his belt. So yeah, that came out so good. So everything was a success, like I said, and that's the only one I didn't run through the debubbler, which that was bad on me. I am going to color do we want to use these or these? Let's do these. These are the metallic markers that I got. And then we've got the what do they call this? The Gaelic. Okay. I think that will do. And we'll do this in purple. These markers cover so good. They don't streak. I think out of all of my markers, these ones definitely work the best. So I will put these markers in the description below, as well as the silicone. And again, Bond Crafter, thank you so much for sending me all of the products that you have sent me. Look at that. That is really, really pretty. I'm just trying to make sure that I get it to like that little top bit. And I just realized no, I guess that's exactly where that is supposed to be, I guess. There. Not too bad. So yeah, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are and what other color combinations could we, do these in. So we will be doing a video here coming up in a day or two, and we will make like a couple of coasters with the now just cut that little nib off. Oop. So yeah, we'll do a couple coasters with these. There's two different like little skulls. Hair everywhere already. And then we'll do two of the little leaf. So yeah. Alrighty, guys, that does it for this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.